Life is full of problems. They could be marital, financial, spiritual, or medical. Some of these problems can be solved by a phone call, money, political power, your doctor, or your contacts. However, you may soon come across a problem that defies any solution. In Kakra book, Rules of Engagement, you will learn how to use the spiritual weapon of prayer and be victorious over evil when it comes knocking at your door. Now is the time to learn how to pray before the evil days come. You can order this book through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Rules of Engagement at the comment section or message window. We also deliver worldwide.
This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakra. Welcome to Air Power with Kakra, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message.
Hello. Kakra continues his teaching on the subject He That Hath under the subtitle Little Things, which are subtle keys that make a big difference between those who have and those who don't. Yesterday, he began to share about the key of faith. Today, he delves in further. Let's join in.
Matthew 25 is our key scripture. I was sharing on the subject He That Hath, and the subtitle was Little Things. That in this world, one of the things that we must watch are the little things in life. Sometimes the little things cause more damage than the big things. We read Matthew chapter 25, which was a key scripture that we read last week. Here the Bible talks about some people who had, but strangely, those who had, more was given to them. And the one who didn't have, you would think that rather because he doesn't have, he should be giving more. But it was the opposite. Even the little that he had was taken away from him. So we started looking at the subtle differences. One of the subtle differences was faith in God. Most of the time when I'm there, I'm doing so many things at the same time. Plenty problems. So I don't even notice it. It does not mean they are not there. They are there. But I have the assurance that God is taking care of my business. Matthew 17 verse 14, let's read the scripture. When they were come down to the multitude, Jesus was praying. This was on the Mount of Transfiguration. They had been there 3 days. They descended the mountain. They came down. There came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son. He's lunatic and sore vexed. Oftentimes he falleth into the fire, often into the water. I brought him to the disciples, and they could not cure him. Listen to Jesus' response. O faithless and perverse generation. Perverse means wicked. How long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? And Jesus rebuked the devil. Not knowing behind all this problem was a demon. What it means is that although the disciples were praying, there was no faith behind it. So the fact that people are praying does not mean they have faith. Are you understanding me? When they came to Jesus, they said, why could not we cast him out? Jesus said in verse 19, because of your unbelief. If you had faith like a grain of a mustard seed. A mustard seed is like a grain of sand. It is very small. He said, you shall say unto me this mountain, remove hands to yonder place. And then it shall remove. Please always say a little faith. So one of the things that we really need is just a little faith in God. That God will take care of tomorrow and you will be able to sleep peacefully. Just that little faith is the difference between nightmares and sleeping peacefully. Very little, but it makes a big difference. little faith. You see, many people make plans that they themselves can do. Any plan that you make that you can do by yourself, it's not a good plan. It's a bad plan. Because what it means is that you don't need the grace of God. Every plan, you should leave a big margin of error. That margin of error is for God. A big margin that you don't know how it will be carried out. But you are believing in God. God has dealt to every man a measure of faith. Which means everybody has a certain measure. But if your measure is 50, you are believing God, you add a little bit, 80, 70. You don't jump to 200. Me, I don't know, I'm not that God will do it. You know, all things work together for good. Me, I know. You are small faith. You have not been able to do it. A little faith can work wonders. I'm telling you.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that just a little faith can make a big difference between having and not having. Join us same time tomorrow for the continuation of this message. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. Settled all my bills. Dear Kakra, I sent you a message asking you to pray for me to secure a financial breakthrough in order to settle my debts. You replied that you had prayed for me. God opened the way after your prayer, and now all my debts are gone. God bless you.
Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.